Welcome back, everyone. This is Arafel playing Magical Bringer Korona, the movie. Now, I know last time I said we'd go on and see what happens next, but we do have 3 other possibilities for the hiking trip depending on who we pick, so I wanted to come back and go through each of those first instead. You can consider this sort of a non-canon to our main playthrough, where we're going the Yuka path whenever possible. But these are all interesting, and there are other possibilities here, so let's take a look at them.
Oh, Raim-san.
Korona-sama, you are having an outing as I recall.
Yeah, I'm going hiking with Noa-chan.
Farewell, and enjoy the sights. Noa-sama is taking your lunch, so do eat somewhere with a nice view.
Yay, I'm looking forward to it. Thanks. Oh, hey. Raim-san, are you busy now?
Let me think. Lunch is prepared for the others? Once I finish making the bed in your room, I will have some free time.
Then why not come with us, hiking? Oh, sorry. I forgot you're not good with being out in the sun.
No, I merely dislike bright places, and I am kin to bats, but it would not endanger my life or health. That being said, why ask me?
Noa-chan told me to bring one person to take with us. I was thinking you might be good.
Would you not rather invite one of your friends along? I am undeserving of the honor.
I think it's too dangerous a place for Yuka-chan, and I want Super-chan to stay with Bella-chan. Ram-san and Yaw-san are working, so I thought you might...
I couldn't. One such as myself would be a burden.
Don't worry about it. Me and Noel-chan will protect you. Come on, let's go together. I know it will be fun if you're along.
Do you truly want me to?
Yeah, I want you along.
Understood. Then I shall be so bold as to accompany you.
Thanks for waiting.
I apologize for making you wait. What is it, Raim? Did you forget to give me something? No, actually. Korona-sama graciously invited me to come on the excursion. Indeed. Behold, this is the human known as Korona Sakura. She doth reach conclusions we could imagine not. Yes, truly most impressive.
Hey, hold on, what's this about?
Concern not thyself over it. It meaneth not, but that even the maid herself could not have predicted that thou wouldst select her. Thank you, Korona-sama. Allow me to do all I can to ensure that today is the best day it can be.
Don't worry about thanking me. It's fun going out with everyone.
Now, and all be here, let us go. It is yet before noon, but I would that we return by sunset.
Okay, then we're off hiking.
Yeah, parts of this will look familiar from the other route. The parts that don't specifically involve the person who came along are generally pretty much the same. However, a lot of the conversations are, of course, considerably different. And there's a good bit of characterization in here.
Such nice weather.
I cannot say that I find it to be particularly good weather.
Oh, sorry. Are you sure you're okay?
Yes, I am quite alright. It is a superstition that vampires die in the sun's light.
Huh, really?
That is simply a cinematic premise that gained popular acceptance. We are nocturnal and merely find sunlight too bright. It has no real bearing on whether we live or die. Also, the brightness is countered by the demon realm's atmosphere.
Huh.
Raim is not such a fool as to cause her master trouble by risking danger. Give it that she herself saith that all is well, all truly is well.
Okay, got it. I won't let it bother me then.
Same terrain as with Yuka, of course.
Once we enter the mountain trail, shade from the trees block the direct sunlight. Raim-san's face looks somehow reinvigorated. Meanwhile, sweat is soaking my face. Unlike the hovering maid or untiring demon lord, exercise raises my body temperature and makes me hungry. Even fortified by the demon sword's power, I can't avoid this.
Korona-sama, you look unwell.
And yeah, this mountain trail really takes its toll.
Humanity is inconvenient. They sweat merely due to a mite high temperature and freeze stiff if cold. Terribly inefficient.
We can't help it, that's how we are. And you guys, what kind of evolution did you go through to wind up with bodies like that?
We have no such meaningless period as evolution. As echidna aboard the Chimera and the Sphinx, we are completed individuals from the time we come into existence. Its echidna being a half-woman, half-serpent creature from Greek mythology called the mother of all monsters, and the Chimera and the Sphinx being listed as some of her offspring.
That's awfully convenient.
As for the vampires, we can form new members through the sucking of blood. However, from where then was the very first one born? Whether the vampire who bit came first or the bitten vampire did so, such is an eternal puzzle to which even we do not know the answer.
That's a lot like which came first, the chicken or the egg.
I suppose so. Oh, if a male chicken lays an egg, please inform me. I shall have a toad incubate it. Though it would be troublesome were too many statues to be added to the garden. Yes, this is a reference to the legend that if a rooster lays an egg and a toad hatches it, then the result is a cockatrice, which supposedly is able to, among other things, turn people to stone, hence the line about too many statues. In any case, our mountain trail journey continues to the same waterfall as Korona and Yuka stopped at. And unsurprisingly, we're having lunch here.
And so, a brief walk later brought us near a spring with a small waterfall. Let us have lunch here, Raim-san followed Noelle-chan's words, taking a cloth from the basket she carried to spread across the ground. We had lunch on the mountain. The lunches Raim-san prepared were chicken sandwiches and onion soup. Yummy! Raim-san, you're really good at cooking.
Thank you. The garlic chicken isn't too spicy?
Nope, it's just right. This garlic Huh? Garlic?
You dislike it?
No, I like it, but Raim-san, are you okay? It's garlic, right?
Yes, I am fine. It is a superstition that vampires avoid garlic.
Hold on. You said sunlight won't kill you? And what about crosses?
They have no effect.
Wooden stakes?
We do perish if our hearts are destroyed, but there is no need to use a plain wooden stake.
Silver?
The eating utensils you all used last night are made of silver. I also use the same ones.
And what does work?
Fire and water.
Fire and water? I kind of get fire, but water?
To be precise, running water. A weakness common to all vampires is that we cannot handle running water. Therefore, I can enter a drawn bath, but not take a shower.
That weakness doesn't really make much sense.
The Holy One was hung on a cross. Wooden stakes pierced the Holy One. The Holy One used silver tableware at the Last Supper. Dost not think it more nonsensical that they could fell vampires for such reasons? Though, just between us, the widely known vampire weaknesses are traps they set to hunt humans. Leaving crosses or garlic thought as a weakness, they strike them off guard. Vampires are, after all, avaricious and cunning demons. Take care thou art not attack thyself while abed. How dreadful, Noelle-sama. I would never attack a friend of my liege.
Yeah, there's no way she'd do that. I'm an only child, so I've always wanted a kind and pretty big sister like Raim-san. I'm really glad I came to the demon realm. I got to meet such a wonderful person. Yeah?
Yes. Certainly, I couldn't possibly attack you after seeing you like this. Korona-sama, would you like another bowl of soup?
Sure, I'll take it. The bottle floats in the air on her magic and pours onion soup in my cup. It felt weird at first, but now that I got used to it, it had gotten to seem pretty classy. I glanced up to see Raim-san smiling kindly at me. I drank a mouthful and smiled back with a remark that it tasted good, and she bowed slightly with her words of thanks. Somehow, I feel as though I've seen Raim-san smiling, not as a maid, but as herself. By the time we finished lunch, the sun had started moving a bit to the west. As we continue our ascent from the spring toward the summit, the trees grow sparse and soon give way to rocky crags.
Korona-sama, be careful of your footing.
Right, thanks. Anyhow, it's tough going here.
We will reach the summit shortly. The rest is downhill once past it.
Okay, then I'll keep at it.
There's the familiar growl.
Huh? Did I hear something?
A roar, it seemed. Large monsters nest in this area. Not odd would it be were one here.
Hey, that's not very... Didn't that sound closer?
Close indeed.
Huh? What? What?
Oh? How unusual. Not odd would it be were one here, I said, to meet this one now?
What's happening?
Hyperion.
Hyperion?
Yep. Hyperion. He's here on every path. At least, I assume he's a he. Could be a lady dragon for all we know. Or maybe dragons don't have that concept. Calm thyself. 'Twould be boorish to interfere. Considering that a guest has come, I shall leave this to thee. No need to hold back. Accept it as a token of my welcome. Yeah, this line is a bit different when you're not on the Yuka path, because she doesn't have that group cuddling thing to have sort of payback for.
Hey, Lunchtime, where are you going? Hey! Anyhow, transform! Transformation complete! But now what should I do?
Do your best.
Don't just cheer, help me out!
I'm terribly sorry. Noah-sama insisted that I not interfere.
Well, Lunchtime, you big meanie!
Anyhow, Korona ends up fighting Hyperion regardless, but of course on this path she doesn't have Yuka with her, so she doesn't get the advantages of having Yuka with her. As a trade-off, the dragon, once you beat it, is potentially worth more points towards your score, which of course doubles as your difficulty. So if you're going for a high score, it may be to your advantage to avoid bringing a helper. Other than that, the battle's the same, so unless something of particular interest happens, I'm going to edit it out and come back at the end of it. Okay, there we go. I got a little careless, which is not the best idea when you're fighting an angry dragon. But a victory is a victory. Although you do want to try to keep your health high if you're trying to get your score up. Regardless.
I won! Phew, I somehow managed to win.
Most impressive, as behits the hero chosen by the Demon Sword. Aye, rather a good performance.
Jeez, Noah-chan, just watching? That's not very nice.
Certainly, we would have dealt with it in but a moment had I joined in, yet that would scarce be interesting. It was entertaining, was it not?
Yeah, it's not every day I get to fight a huge dragon, so thanks. But how about if we're attacked again? I won't be able to hold out against so much intensity.
Yep, and the day ends the same way on all 4 of the options for the route, so that'll be it for now. This has been Arafelon playing Magical Bring a Korona the movie, and this is what happens if you take Raim hiking. Come back next time and we'll do Levia's path.